welcome. This is Patricia Faidley, and you have reached my brand new site, The Knotted Truth. It's exciting for me because I've spent 9 years on this journey up to this point. All of us are on a journey in life, whether we know it or not. Some of us are asleep in this world. Many are asleep. Many think that getting up, going to a job that they dislike every day just because they have to put food on the table, and think that taking a vacation once a year is life. It is for most. And it's sad. It's sad that we keep ourselves so stifled in life because of our belief systems, because of how we were taught to believe. The Knotted Truth is all about unraveling the truth. Most of it is common sense, but we fail to use our common sense these days. Our belief systems have been destroyed. God has been taken out of everything. We have to understand that without good beliefs and morals, we all just do our own thing and we go crazy. Those of you who believe in God, or whoever your source may be, I call my source God. So if not to offend anyone, just you place whatever it is that you believe in as well. But the Knotted Truth is about my story and my perspective on my life and how I have spent thousands and thousands on information, been coached and mentored in many different ways, and have come to this point where I want to share the information, because what good is information unless we share it? I've been on a journey since 2005. I got online in 2007. 2007, I started my journey to find what it is I was born to do, my purpose. I don't give up, and neither should you. But I can tell you one thing that I have learned. Out of everything that I've gone through in the last 9 years, my mind is very important. My thoughts and how I think determine how I feel, determine how healthy I am, and determine the lifestyle that I live. My thoughts have gotten me this far, but it's not where I want to be. Do you know where you want to be? Have you ever thought about where you wanted to be? Have you ever thought that you could be somewhere else? Have you ever wondered if you're living your dream or someone else's? Do you get up and go to work every day and are miserable and negative and hate your job? Are you doing what you love to do? Are you happy in your love, your relationships? Is everything good in your life where you expected you would be at this point? It's all because of our belief systems, and it's not your fault and it's not anyone's fault. But we are born with no thoughts. We have zero thoughts. What is put into our heads is put in there from the people we are around most. As we grow up, if we're not taught certain things, we don't learn that, and we don't understand when things crop up later how to deal with certain things. If you stop learning, you stop growing. Life is about learning new things and enjoying what it is that you're learning and enjoying what you're doing and living the life you choose to live, not because it's been chosen for you. Ever wonder how, because one parent's a doctor, they expect their child to be a doctor, or it stays all in the family, but the child never experiences who they're supposed to be. Rather, they follow in their family's footsteps and then become unhappy in their lives and have wasted most of their time and energy in something that they weren't happy with. The knotted truth is about finding yourself, finding who you are, and loving yourself and who you want to be in your life. Everyone deserves to be who they're supposed to be. It's hard to understand when we get into a relationship and we expect the partner to do everything that we want them to do. It's wrong. When you get into a relationship, you should get into a relationship because both of you are on the same playing ground. Both of you love the same things. Both of you have the same dreams. Both of you are going the same direction. Stop to ask the person what direction they're going in. It's very important. But yet we think that we have love in our relationship. A soulful relationship is something that is you both are one, you both love the same things, you both are on the same journey, but still we are separate people. We have to live our own lives as well. When we stop living our lives, we become stagnant and we don't grow. And when we don't grow, we tend not to increase in income because we're not growing. We're not using our skills to the most we could use them. When we become stagnant, we get disappointed with ourselves and we start to become a little bit depressed because everything is the same all the time. Nothing ever changes. And if you continue to do the same things over and over again, getting the same results, Einstein said it was insanity. We have to think about what we're doing. Are you wasting time? Or are you doing what you love to do? Through my journey and the knotted truth, I'm going to talk about different parts of my life and how I came about and started to understand and got a little closer connection with God as well. And by being closer to God, doors start to open and things start to happen for you. And through the knotted truth, you will understand that there are invisible laws in this world. And our thoughts do affect these laws. What you think about, you bring about. Like minds attract. If you're hanging around a lot of people who are negative in your life, you will be negative. You cannot surround yourself with people who aren't growing and expect to grow. You can't be the smartest in the room and expect to learn. You have to hang around someone who has more knowledge about what it is that you're interested in learning. That's how we grow. Through the knotted truth, I think that a lot of the things that I'm going to share with you, you can relate in your life as well and go back and, release some of these faulty beliefs that you have. We all have them. It takes time and repetition to learn. You can't learn something once, which is why people can't go to a conference and get all excited and come home and they don't open the books. They don't do anything. They just sit there and they've wasted their money. Don't go wasting your money if you're not going to follow through with something. People say MLMs don't work, but MLMs do work. It's just the people aren't working them. There are people that do work them and they work. Your belief systems stop you from seeing a bigger picture. What's in your 3-foot area is not what's happening all over the world. There are many things to experience in this life, and we only think with a small little portion of our brain. We have an amazing brain. God gave it to us. We have the ability to think and affect matter. We can affect matter with our thoughts. It's been proven scientifically. So if we're all thinking negative in this world, then guess what kind of world we're going to have? You have to understand that negative programming, TV, Watching TV all the time, watching war all the time is going to put you into a negative perspective. And you're going to feel as though it's not worth trying. But the knotted truth will show you a way to live in this negative world and be at peace and have sanity and be able to build what it is that you want to build. The knotted truth is going to share thoughts with you that you're going to understand and be able to relate to and make changes in your life if you follow along and you take action on what I'm teaching. So there are 11 laws of the universe. They're invisible that I'm going to share with you in the knotted truth. There are things about your conscious and your subconscious mind. I'm going to talk a little bit about that really quick. Remember what we take into our conscious minds. Think of your head as a circle, and in the circle there's a center line, or in the center. The top part is your conscious mind, and the bottom part is your subconscious mind. And what comes into your conscious mind, we have control over. When we place emotion to it, it goes into our subconscious mind and becomes locked into our subconscious area of our mind as our file system. When things happen in your life, the only thing that you will have to pull from is what's in your subconscious area of your brain. So if you have been around negativity all your life, and if you have been taught to a point and now you just struggle, if you take these negative things that people tell you, or the people you hang around with, that you can't do, and you place emotion to that and feel sad about it, and it goes into your subconscious area of your mind, you will think that you can't do anything, and you are really going to stop yourself from being able to move forward in life. There is so much that we don't see because we just aren't aware of it. And the knotted truth is going to bring you into some awareness that is going to make sense to you enough to make you, I hope, want to look into it farther. I hope you enjoy the knotted truth. Every Wednesday evening at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I will be sharing real information, real truth, and how I unraveled and got to this point, and follow along with my journey, and let's see where we end up. Take care. God bless. I wish you well. Good night.